Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me today. This is going to be part 9 in my quest to find the best mild to medium cigar. Today, I'll be reviewing the Foundation Highclere Castle Edwardian. This is a 6x52 Toro. It uses a Connecticut shade wrapper, Brazilian Matafina binder, and Nicaraguan filler of Corojo and Criollo, as well as an exclusive hybrid seed that they call Nicodan or Nicodan. I haven't been able to find much information about that other than that it's exclusive to Foundation or wherever they purchase it from, and that it's a hybrid seed. So I don't know much about it, but so far I've been a huge fan of pretty much everything I've smoked from Foundation, so very much looking forward to this. This will be the first kind of milder offering I've had from Foundation. So far everything else from them has been on the stronger side. Very pleasant smell, heavy on the honey, a bit floral, and some almost like dried fruit raisiny type notes there. I'm gonna get this clipped. Good draw, little on the snug side, but that's more of a preference thing. I usually like it a little more open, but not plugged by any means. Flat flame lighter. I've been talking about this a lot. Really just gives a nice even light and torch without scorching. I just go back and forth like a paintbrush and gives this nice, perfect toast. Definitely on the mild side, getting graham cracker, cream, a little bit of cinnamon right now on the palate. White pepper spice and some Nicaraguan spices on the retrohale. But very enjoyable right at light up here. I'm going to enjoy this down to the end of the first third, and we'll check back then. About at the end of the first third here, beautiful construction. Draw opened up a little bit, so pretty much perfect for me right now. Beautiful solid ash there. I'd say on the palate, I'm still getting a little bit of that graham cracker, plethora of Nicaraguan spices, getting a little bit of a caramel-like sweetness, very creamy, and I'm getting a slightly tannic, very rich black coffee type of note, both on the palate and the retrohale, and I'm enjoying that very much. And again, loads of Nicaraguan spices on the retrohale. So very complex. I'd say it's definitely mild on the strength side, medium bodied, say medium plus on flavor, and lots of complexity and nuances here that I think for a long time you generally didn't find in milder Connecticut shade cigars. More and more now you're getting these kind of bolder Connecticut's that I'm really enjoying that are still pretty mild in strength. So fantastic start. Hopefully it continues in this trajectory, and I'll check back in at the end of the middle third. End of the middle third here. Strength is ramped up to probably not quite medium, maybe just slightly under medium. Body still medium plus, flavor medium plus. Body more on the medium side, flavor medium plus. Quite a lot of evolution into the middle third. That black tea note is gone, graham cracker is gone. Still has that creaminess, Nicaraguan spices. Definitely has a little bit of red pepper spice now, both on the palate and the retrohale. Finish has gotten longer with kind of a toasted, almost croissant type of note. So a little bit buttery on the finish. I'm getting some espresso on the finish as well, but not very apparent on the palate. So wouldn't say it's an improvement, but it's definitely hasn't gotten worse. It's just quite an evolution. Lots of transitions, still very complex, still very nuanced. It's definitely not as mild as the first third. Things have gotten a little heavier, but still no discomfort on an empty stomach. Not really feeling the nicotine all that much. Getting a little bit of it, but still perfectly suitable for an early day, empty stomach type of cigar. Still very much enjoying it. Let's hope that continues in the final third, and I'll check back in at the end. About at the end here, great final third, construction, draw, ash, all remain perfect. It's not smoking like a Connecticut anymore. It's definitely medium, maybe a little higher than medium on strength now. Am feeling a little bit of discomfort from the nicotine on an empty stomach, so not quite suitable this size at least on an empty stomach. I'd say maybe in a Robusto or something a little smaller, it'd be perfect. But in terms of the flavor profile and the enjoyment, I'd say this is tied for number one in this kind of 9-part series so far. Probably going to end it at 10 parts for the search for the best mild to medium. Yeah, tied for number one with the Aladino, Connecticut. Final third, some of the flavors from the first third came back with everything from the middle third remaining. So still creamy, lots of Nicaraguan spices now. And that black tea note that I was enjoying came back a little bit. Still get a little bit of that caramel-like sweetness. And it's definitely smoking like a typical, like natural Nicaraguan smoke right now. With that big dose of Nicaraguan spices, getting some red pepper spice as well. Medium plus body now, medium plus on flavor, but very, very enjoyable. Very happy with the cigar. I'm going to pick up probably a 5-pack, maybe even a box of these in a smaller size. I think that'll check the box really well for an empty stomach, early day smoke. But really enjoying this. Yeah, love to hear in the comments below what your favorite milder cigars are that would be suitable earlier in the day, potentially on an empty stomach. Thanks for watching and enjoy your smokes.